Hey, what's up guys? Justin with Ready Business Systems. I haven't made a video in quite a while because you guys kept bothering me. But just kidding, I appreciate the business. But I wanted to create a quick video on this new EDDM feature in SendJim. I just used it myself for the first time, so I just wanted to go through and I guess just make everyone aware that this is now available and show you exactly how it works because I just went through it myself. So EDDM, if you're not aware, is through the U.S. Postal Service. It's called Every Door Direct Mail. I haven't actually done this in a while, but we used to use EDDM. So the benefits, their tool actually works really well on the website, this EDDM tool, where you can basically click the routes and it's going to show you it gives you a route code, which is for the use of the post office, and for the EDDM, it's also going to show you how many people are in each area and how many postcards are there and what the cost. This doesn't really apply if you use the SendJim tool, but it's going to show you the cost of mailing postage only, not including the actual card itself to these clients. So SendJim has this built in now, which the benefit to this is you can basically recycle your postcards. It makes it really easy. EDDM, I used to do it myself. There's lots of companies out there that will actually design your mail, print it, and actually basically do all the legwork for you and bring it to the post office. Because we're using SendJim for the rest of our marketing, which we integrate with Service Autopilot, which mails to all of our clients and stuff, it just makes it simple having all our mail in one place. So with this EDDM, what you would do is you would purchase these lists if you did it yourself. You then have to bundle them. I used to do it manually. I'd pay to get them bundled I think they're bundles of 100 at a time. And you bring them to the post office and they have to be organized together by route codes. You can have all the bundles, and that's why you get discounted postage rates, because you're going to have all the bundles ready by the route codes that the post office actually delivers your postcards. So you can just deliver them to the post office and they'll send them out, and it's real cheap to send them out. So in SendJim, just to give you an idea, so these quick sends, I believe, so they do everything in credits, and it's about 70 cents per credit. If you send the large postcards, so if we go in here and we have these RBS04 EDDMs, so these are the large mailings, so these are very large cards. So if you mail them on their own, let's see, I think they're like 1.42 credits to mail a large card. Sorry, 1.67 to mail this large card. So that's actually going to be 1.67 times roughly 70 cents. So they're like $1.20 to mail them on their own. Whereas if you send that same postcard through EDDM, you can get them. Here's the pricing here, but you can get them as low as 38 cents a piece. So it's obviously much cheaper. And yes, they're 6x11 right now, the only ones you can send. So with EDDM, it's a fixed cost no matter what size you send. So you might as well send the biggest one. It's going to cost a few more cents for printing, but it makes sense because the postage, because that's the majority of the cost, is going to be cheaper. It makes more financial sense to mail a huge postcard that's going to be the same cost for postage anyway. It's not true when you send it through regular mail. So these huge postcards, we actually send them to all of our clients as well. So I'll show you what I just sent out. So we just sent out this fertilizing card right here. We sent that to all of our clients that don't currently have fertilizing, because in Service Autopilot through automations, you can filter out the clients, you can filter out where you want those sent. So we sent these to all of our clients that don't currently have fertilizing. So to do that, because it's a very specific list, we had to spend 1.67 credits or whatever it was to mail these out. So it's expensive, over $1 per client. Whereas when we send out the same postcards through EDDM, it's going to end up costing you roughly, if you get above this 2,500 threshold, it's going to be roughly 50 cents. Or if you want to go crazy with it, you can get it down to 38 cents per parcel. So the EDDM is going to be sent to specific route codes, though, so you can't really target it. It's going to go to every house in this area. So I was just going to show you real quickly how we do it. And again, I haven't done it in a while, but what we did is we have all of our route codes. I have an Excel spreadsheet by town, and what we do is we categorize our clients into how many people we have in each route code, like the addresses, like where the addresses of the clients fall in each route code, and then we know where it makes sense to target. So for example, and no one steal my clients, please. Actually, these are really old clients anyway. I don't even know if we have them anymore. But in each route code, if we only have, like in this instance, we only had 3 clients in this route code, I'm not going to mail to it. Whereas if we have a route code with lots of clients, and I could show you examples, we have a lot more, but we're obviously going to start hitting on those areas because that's typically where your clients fall. So we categorize them all on this spreadsheet, and I don't honestly remember how I did this. I might have searched for the addresses in this address tool, but it's going to tell you where that falls. For example, when we type in this address here and go to the table, it's going to show you the route code. So I may have years ago categorized these all, but it hasn't changed that much. Or all of our clients are generally in the same area. The other thing you can do is you can put your clients on a map here. Oops. You can go on a map here and you can see exactly where your clients fall, and use this to kind of strategize. Like if you have a lot of density in a certain area, you can then strategize and target that area, find out where those clients fall. But obviously, in this example, we're probably not going to send mail to this area. These look like good areas to mail. These look good areas to mail. So what we do is we put on a spreadsheet by route code, by the USPS route codes, and then we mailed these specific areas. So to get into SendJim, how you're actually going to send these is you're going to click on the EDDM, and then they have we pick the routes. I didn't do this one. I did this you pick the routes. It's better targeting, and I clicked here. And then they give you a link to this tool right here. If you click that, it's going to pop up this this EDDM tool. It's just their website. And what they're asking you to do is pull these route codes. I don't know if you can see this, but we're going to pull these route codes from this map. And then they're going to ask you for the total that you're sending and this route code and the town. So what we did is I went through each one of those old route codes. This old spreadsheet, and I pulled up the town. So I put in North Kingstown, Rhode Island, and then I put in the route code, in this example maybe C002, and then here I went to the EDDM tool. I searched for a specific address that fell in that area. So if I type in this address right here and I search, it's going to tell you the route code that's going to fall into. So you can see here's C002, and here's the route code. So I type in North Kingstown. This didn't finish. C002. So it's going to show the total right here. So we have 594. 594. Nope, sorry, I typed this in wrong. The route code is actually 02852. 02852, C002, and then the total here was 594. 594. So then it's going to show you the total here, 594. Then I kept clicking add route. I sent to a whole bunch of different routes, and I wanted to obviously get past this $24.99 threshold. So then after that, I click next. Okay, we need to add more. Let's just, I'm going to put this to 1,000, see what happens, just for the sake of going through this demo. So click next. Then it's going to ask you the postcard to pick. So we created a bunch of postcards into the EDDM size. So these are all the large versions of these postcards. So I clicked on the postcard I want to send. And then coupon code, right now there's one that's Spring 22. That's going to give you 10% off of the mailing before May 1st. And then you can actually schedule dates, which is kind of nice. And I thought about doing this, but I don't want to send the same postcard. Like, I'm going to schedule some mailings for the same, because you do want, the thing with direct mail is, if you haven't found out yet, if you haven't sent it, you definitely want to hit people over and over and over again, because if you look at the big name companies, they're constantly mailing you. They'll mail you until you buy, and probably even after you buy. But they just keep sending mail and keep sending it, shoving it down your throat until you buy. If you send one postcard, they're probably going to look at it, they're going to throw it away. It's really going to be kind of a waste of your money if you only send it once. You're going to mail people repeatedly. So we're going to mail people at least 3 times in these same codes. We're going to mail them different cards depending on the time of the year. But at the moment, we're going to send this fertilizing card out to these clients. So you can schedule them to happen again, but I'm going to go schedule the same route codes with different cards to happen, maybe a couple weeks apart, they'll get hit. Then you're going to hit next, and then they're going to have you approve this. You're going to check this off and then click send. So essentially what they're saying is they're going to charge your card. It doesn't come from your credit balance. or your monthly spending limit. So it's kind of like outside their system type of thing. I mean, it's still in their system, but it's not going to be handled the same way. So you would just hit approve. So anyway, that's the new EDDM tool with SendJim. Check out the description below. I think I have a link there, a code for some free postcards if you're not signed up yet. We actually have a whole write-up on SendJim. If you're interested, I'll also put that link in the description below. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.